Today we're going to look at writing inequalities. This is our first lesson, and we're going to be answering the question, how do I translate and create one variable inequalities? So if you look across here, you've got 4 different inequality symbols, and each of them has a keyword that goes along with them. This is our less than, fewer than, smaller than, below, under. These are all keywords that can tell you you're using the less than sign. For greater than, we've got more than, larger than, bigger than, over, above. These are all examples of keywords that can tell you to use greater than. Less than or equal to, these are keywords right here. At most, maximum, not greater than. Again, keywords that can tell you you're using this symbol. Then greater than or equal to, so at least, minimum, no less than, no fewer than. Again, keywords that mean greater than or equal to. So one of the things we're going to look at are identifying if a value is a solution to an inequality. So a value that makes an inequality true is a solution of the inequality. So we're going to test these two values by plugging them into the inequality and seeing if it's true with that inequality symbol. So for negative a, I'm going to plug that in for x. So negative 8 plus 5, is that greater than or equal to negative 2? Well, negative 8 plus 5, that's negative 3. So is negative 3 greater than negative 2? Greater than or equal to negative 2? The answer to that is no. So this is not a solution. Now let's plug in negative 6. Negative 6 plus 5, is that greater than or equal to negative 2? Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Is negative 1 greater than or equal to negative 2? That is true, so I would say yes. So when it's false, it is not a solution. When it is true, it is a solution. The next thing we're going to look at is writing sentences as inequalities. So using the keywords from the top. A number w minus 3.5 is less than or equal to negative 2. So I've got a number w, minus is a keyword that tells me I'm subtracting. 3.5 is less than or equal to, that tells me my inequality symbol. So I've got a minus is less than or equal to negative 2. So let's write that out. W minus 3.5 is less than or equal to negative 2. Number 2, 3, so here's my number, less than, so that's an inequality symbol, a number n, plus is another keyword that tells me I'm adding 5. So 3 less than a number n plus 5. Number 3, a number b is fewer than 30.4. So is fewer than is a keyword up top, that means less than. So b is less than 30.4. Number 4, I've got 5 is at least the keyword that means greater than or equal to, so I'm always referencing that top list. Twice the number k, so that's twice is 2 times something, k, minus, so that's subtraction, 4. So I've got 5 is greater than or equal to 2 times the number k minus 4. Okay, let's look at our next one. Number 5, 12 is more than, that's a keyword that means greater than, sum means addition of a number x and 2. So 12 is greater than sum, so I'm going to be adding the number x and 2, so x plus 2. Number 6, the product means multiply, product of a number r and 3, so multiplying these two together is at least, that's a keyword up top that means greater than or equal to 15. So the product of r and the 3, so 3r is at least 15. So we need to know how to turn sentences into an inequality. Also working on that, testing if a value is a solution as well. So again, I'm going to plug these in for the variable and see if it's true or false. If it's true, it's a solution. If it's false, it's not. So I'm going to plug in 4. So 4 plus 8 less than negative 3. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 is not less than negative 3, so it's not a solution. Let's plug in negative 11, 4x. Negative 11 plus 8, is that less than negative 3? Negative 11 plus 8 is negative 3. That is not is that less than -3? That also is not a solution. So in this case, neither one of these are solutions. Let's plug in for number 8. We're plugging these in for y this time. So I've got 4 times 6 minus 26. Is that greater than or equal to -2? So 4 times 6 is 24 minus 26. This gives me, when I subtract it, -2. Is -2 less than or equal to -2? In this case, yes. So here, if it's just less than and the numbers match, it cannot be true. But when I have that or equal to piece, these numbers can be the same. This is a solution. So this one is a solution. Let's plug in -2. So 4 times -2 minus 26 is greater than or equal to -2. So 4 times -2 is -8 minus 26. This here is going to give me -34. Is that greater than or equal to -2? This is not. So the ones that are not a solution, we're going to put no. The ones that are a solution, we are going to put yes.